This tutorial is going to give you a guide on how to deploy an agent to your endpoints. Now with Trackit, this can be automated. You'd simply go to the hamburger menu, select configuration, click on the asset management section, and this will have all of your configuration settings for asset management. If you've done the installation of client management through Trackit, then all of this should be all set up for you, so you should get the green light, and it's just a case of when you want to synchronize the client management database with the Trackit database to bring all of that high level data in there, how to configure the network discovery to discover what's on your network, and then of course rolling out the agent to your endpoints. That's all done in agent configuration, where you put your agent credentials there. Once that's all configured, you can enable it also to install the agent on discovered devices. So all of that should be done, as I say, without the need of you having to manually install the agent. I do get asked occasionally how to install the agent manually, and there is an easy step to do that, and you would do that through the client management console. So if you've looked at one of my other tutorials, you'll know how to install the BCM client management console, and it looks a bit like this, and these steps will enable you to set up an agent server, which you can then go to and choose what rollout package you want. So you go to home, global settings, and as you can see, you've got a list of features here. We're looking for rollouts, so I can access it through there or simply in the hierarchical structure on the left. So when you install BCM or client management with Trackit, most likely you're only going to see Trackit here. However, if you've installed client management independent of Trackit, you will see the out-the-box features. So that'll have things like reports, queries, all out of the box. Should you want those features, and you've installed client management through Trackit and they're not available, it's not so hard to get them. You simply go to Tools, Import Out of the Box Objects, select the language, and then it just tells you these ones already exist. Don't need to update those, just click on OK, and then after a few minutes it will start installing, as I say, the reports, queries, and all of those out of the box features. So as you can see here, there's a whole list of client installs here, but the ones that ship with Trackit should suffice for what you need. So we've got there Mac agents, Linux, and Windows. I'm going to show you how to create a rollout server. So first of all, we need to go into the servers, and we right click and click on Add Device, or we can right click on the right side of the frame and click Add Rollout Server. So while it's different terminology, different wording, it's still going to bring you into the same area. So as you can see, add a new rollout server. If I click on all, I'm going to use this server, but this could be it could be an endpoint as well. So once one of those is set up as a rollout server, you can then, as I say, put on these various packages in order for that particular user to go to a various server and obtain the package and then deploy. Okay, so we now have our server for rollouts, and it's a case of then enabling our packages to be available on that particular server. So in the first instance, let me just jump into this window, and as you can see, the URL is https:// your server name : 1611/rollout, and by default, if I just log in, you will see there are no packages available for deployment. So this is going to show you how to do that. So let's jump back into client management. We have our server there. We have nothing available for that agent rollout, so I'm just going to right click on assign rollouts, and then we've got our host of things available. So there's some from the out of the box, and here's the track it ones. I could easily just go through the hierarchy as well. So I'll select the Windows Agent rollout, click on OK, and here it is. Just going through the process. I will start the rollout in the status of waiting. It's going to verify that, and then once it's verified it, it will tell me it's available and give me the green light. It shouldn't take too long for this process. Verified. And let's jump into this again. So here's the rollout page. Let me just reload it. And there we are. Here's our rollout server. There's the agent available. Click on that and that will install the agent onto the machine. So as well as I say through trackers which you can automate it, there is a manual process that you can do, and this is probably the quickest and easiest way. You can see it's available, and then again if I didn't want to make it available I would unassign the rollouts, and that would then go through the process of taking that particular package away. So if you have pushed some out onto that particular server which you didn't want to, then it's just as easy to remove it as it is to add it. Do a quick reload. It's still there at the moment. It's already told me underneath here it's not available. There we are, no deployment package available. If I go back into BCM, there we are, it's been removed. So that is how to set up a rollout server and how to assign a package to the rollout server, and then how to access that particular package. I hope that's been useful for you, and catch you on the next tutorial.